Well, just thinking about it a little bit. I was at our school board meeting yesterday and brought up some very concerning things based on some of the research our group had done. One of the things I thought was kind of ironic, a man who was gay and that initially started out the conversation and I was really surprised because a lot of our members in our research group are gay, lesbian, or even bisexual for that matter. And some of the talking points he was using during the school board meeting, calling it basically a book ban and relating it to Nazi Germany and stuff like that, that had been related uh, to some of the things they were covering at the conference, from my understanding. Plus, a lot of the other research we saw, that was a way they were trying to tie it into a narrative that we're breaking a violation of civil liberties and rights. Honestly, I could care less. I don't believe they should be in the school libraries, but our public libraries, yeah, if a parent wishes to pick them out, that's fine. That's entirely up to the parent's choice. But currently, with them being in the schools and that, and then with minors, basically, uh, there's a lot of issues with minors in regards to that I have a problem with. Uh, like I said, I thought it was kind of ironic also. Another previous school board meeting, we had another uh, person. I don't know if they're actually a resident or had children in our school because that wasn't evident. And I'm not familiar with them, but they were basically telling us that, well, if you disagree with it as a parent, just send your kids to private school. Well, that isn't going to solve anything. Plus, that's not what school is exactly supposed to be about. If you don't like it, get out. Well, on that same note, if we flip flopped it on them, we could say, hey, well, if you don't like it, get out. Now that doesn't make no sense, and that's not how we should be doing this. This is to protect all of our children. I mean, honestly, if I was in school and I had books like that when I was in school, or even my father before me, we would have been expelled and let alone arrested if we were a parent or someone in the school giving these items to these kids. Highly inappropriate. That's my opinion on it. But this isn't going to solve the situation. The situation is where we have American Library Association, who is currently the president, is a very self-proclaimed Marxist. Verified in another meeting that there's other Marxists within their group that are within the American Library Association that she works with. So yeah, we got a problem there, and they are pushing this. So all of us parents and schools and libraries are going to play whack-a-mole with all the books they're shooting out and trying to get in our schools. The concern I have with it during this last socialist conference in Chicago was they were quite proud of that fact too, and thought it was thrilling to sexualize our kids and introduce them to the queer Marxist theory. Oh boy, isn't that going to be interesting? So, and there's solutions to this to some degree where we can protect our kids, and I'm quite alarmed by certain teachers that are doing these things, where we have a lot of good teachers who aren't and are very upset by this. Just recently, not even a week ago now, Colorado school teachers union was pushing teachers to destroy evidence of basically wrongdoing. Oh, isn't that interesting? Uh, yeah, I'd have to pull that up, but I might be able to do a little video on that at some point here too. And it's quite concerning when our teachers unions are pushing this, when that's not helping their members any. It's pushing an ideology. Where does that belong in the teachers union? Like I said, if you go within the higher, if you look at the bigger picture on these things, we have a huge effort to break down parental rights, destroying the family unit, which is part of its goal. There's other goals too, but that's one big facet of it, to destroy our country. Plain and simple. That's very easy to understand once you get a chance to research it for long enough and not fall within the narratives of either right or left groups, because sometimes they're both crazy. But the leftist is very well organized, and these weren't just people off the street and smelly people. No, these are professors in universities. These are teachers. I mean, these are not stupid people by any means, but there's a lot of true believers in there, and that's what I'm more concerned about, especially when they're indoctrinating our children in this mindset. And it is a mindset, but everybody, like I said before, keep your kids close. I'll try to get you some information on this further so I can show all my receipts in this. One of the biggest people that opened my eyes to a lot of it, and not just within a video or two. This has been I've been researching this now for about 15 months. Gosh, it's been a little while now, and it's been going on for a while. But I'll try to keep other parents informed of it and what's going on. And I'm planning on testifying again down at the Capitol, and also our Department of Education in Nebraska too, our State Department. And we need to come up with some solutions for our kids that's going to keep them safe, where our country will become better every day rather than slip into this grind of identity politics and all this other craziness. But lots of love, everybody. Stay blessed and keep making the world a better place, one person and one moment at a time always. Thank you.